Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We finally have some new updates and some new information on Ricochet anti-cheat here in Call of Duty for Warzone and Black Ops 6. Obviously, the past few seasons, back at the launch of Season 2, we had a major anti-cheat update where they updated the kernel level driver. They made some other server-side detection improvements, things of that nature. It played well for a little bit, and then of course the cheat developers caught back up and things were pretty rough. We also had a larger update happen back at the start of Season 3, and again, it was able to keep cheaters down for a few weeks, and then they really started to resurface a ton as of late. And now we have a new update and a new response from Call of Duty for the Season 3 anti-cheat updates and what they plan on doing moving forward. They detail some of what they've been looking into as of late, and then also some plans for the next few updates as well. So we get our Team Ricochet Season 3 recap and update here. They do talk a little bit about how the current disconnect issues that have been going on in Warzone and Black Ops 6 since the start of Season 3 are not, credited to cheaters crashing the servers. It's an actual issue with the servers, they're claiming. I don't know what's worse there, that their servers can't sustain, matches long enough without crashing out, or if it's cheaters getting in and causing those crashes. Neither are good. Hopefully it's all sorted and doesn't come back again like it just has here in Season 3, of course. But they go on to say, Verdansk is back, and for the first time in the map's history, ranked play has arrived. Our commitment is to keep cheaters out of the game, and for those who make it past our initial systems, identify and remove them as quickly as possible. We always hear this. It's the same song and dance. The Ricochet anti-cheat team is hard at work on would-be cheaters throughout the game, including those looking to steal leaderboard glory. Here's a recap of the results that we saw during the Season 3 launch. So the Season 3 results recap. Shutdowns. Continuing to proactively destabilize the cheat marketplace, with 5 more cheat makers shut down since our previous progress report, which was back at the start of Season 3, I believe, and over 150 cheat resellers have been disrupted since Black Ops 6 launched. Account linking impact, we've protected over 10,000 accounts that had a potential suspicious account link in Season 3. So hackers going through, stealing accounts, and then cheating on those so that that's their alt account they can keep remaking or keep stealing new accounts and just keep on cheating forever, right? Replay tech preview. New tech helps examine replays for faster investigation. Then additional updates, new elements have been added to the death widget, making kill cams clearer for players and more. So they do detail some of what's changed with their anti-cheat now, and then a few other insights into what's going forward, some new things that they're focusing on there that ideally will help out. As we are going through all the updates, all the details that they talk about here, by the way, if you enjoy the video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. Much love to everybody who takes the time to do so. It really does help the channel grow and share the video around each and every single day. And of course, if you're new to the channel, maybe you have not subscribed yet, we should change that. Each and every day, this is the place to be to stay up to date with everything going on in COD. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and help get us one step closer to reaching 1 million subscribers. They, of course, make their little graphic here. 150 cheat resellers disrupted and counting. That, of course, is since the launch of Black Ops 6. So that's since November, 150 resellers have been disrupted. So a little bit of a novel here. Since Season 3 arrived, our team has successfully shut down 5 more cheat developers. They don't list them by name, but 5 developers, on top of the 20 plus that we've closed since Black Ops 6 launch. So at minimum, 25 different cheat sellers have been shut down. It is possible that several of those just relocate their assets to a different domain. They say they're based out of Russia or wherever else where they can't legally be gone after. There's loopholes to it, which sucks, but hey, losers are gonna be losers, it seems. The Season 3 update has made a strong impact against cheat makers and resellers. For example, as we recently announced, Ricochet anti-cheat quickly detected a cheat provider that came back online after weeks of downtime that was engine owning. We talked about that at the time, resulting in a large-scale ban wave against its customer base, forcing it offline once again. We've continued to cause chaos in the cheat marketplace and have hit a milestone of disrupting over 150 resellers, shutting them down or rendering their software ineffective, and we're not slowing down. We know that new account creation is a tactic cheaters use that when they get booted from the game, which is a reality for all free-to-play games like Warzone. We've been focusing our attention on targeting new accounts, and we're seeing strong results. On average, from the period between Season 2 and Season 3, new accounts are banned within 4 matches when they cheat. So they're saying cheaters who make a new account because their old one was banned are getting banned 4 matches into playing on that brand new account. That's how long it takes them to track and accurately confirm someone that's level 4 or level 8 is using cheats in game. There is part of this that I feel like could backfire right now, because if they're focusing so much on new accounts, there's going to be a lot of reports going on in game because there's visual bugs that show players as level 1 or super low levels when they could be a prestige master. And this has been an ongoing issue, so there's probably a lot of false reports they have to go through right now because of this visual bug, which definitely needs to get sorted out. The account linking policy change we made for Season 3 has helped protect long-standing accounts too. This change forced players to verify they are in control of an account if someone attempts to link a new PC account to an Activision ID. In only a few weeks, we protected over 10,000 accounts that had a potential suspicious link there. Our roadmap continues with new systems and upgrades coming throughout Season 3 Reloaded, specifically in ranked within Warzone, as well as upcoming seasons. Our team's commitment remains the same. While threats continue to exist, we're focusing on strengthening the barriers to make cheating in COD a fool's errand, eliminating as many cheaters as possible before they can impact the match, and hunting down and removing any cheating account that makes its way into the game. Now, of course, we got the new death widget updates within Season 3 Reloaded. We rolled out an expanded version of the death widget UI to provide more detailed information about how you were eliminated. In addition to showing attacker count and damage dealt, the new widget now highlights if you're affected by a heartbeat, if someone was using a body shield, if you were pinged on a resurgence ping, affected by a proximity alarm, or you showed up as the most wanted. So it's just going to say, hey, this person knew you were here because they saw you on the heartbeat, or you were the most wanted and they were tracking you there, just giving you more information. It's not like, wait, how did this guy know I was here? It's going to tell you a little bit more of why they probably did. They also mentioned that the update that went live with Warzone to Season 3 Reloaded is also rolling out to multiplayer throughout the season there. They give us a graphic for the 10,000 accounts protected from potential hijacking in Season 3 from the updated linking policy. The little asterisks here are so unnecessary, but they're there regardless. Third-party hardware update. Okay, so this is stuff like Cronus's and Zims and stuff. Despite detections in our public stance against third-party hardware, okay, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Highlighting public stance saying, hey, don't cheat. That's not good. It's not going to stop people from cheating, no matter how strong your public stance is. You just have to have good detections here. The public stance against third-party hardware used to cheat in our games and others throughout the industry. The makers of these devices continue to issue updates to try and circumvent our security systems. In response, we have delivered cease and desist demands to several companies that create and sell these products, and will take them to court if necessary. Can Call of Duty please sue Cronus to oblivion? Because you know Call of Duty will out-lawyer them. They have the funds to do so. Please do it. We've already seen compliance from some of the companies we've contacted. However, we will continue to pursue other device makers in the market globally, as well as people that create scripts to manipulate game code. Fortnite, other games like that have really strong detections against things like Cronus's and Zims. Like, it won't let you queue into a match if that third-party hardware is detected. Call of Duty seems to be behind in this, and they really got to step it up there. But also, if they want to go the legal route, whatever ends up getting them out of the game, go that route. Do whatever is necessary for that, of course. These devices and scripts used to cheat in our games are not welcome. Call of Duty does not endorse the use of these products. Again, saying that doesn't mean anything. Just stop them. Any account that utilizes these devices on PC or console will be permanently banned. Now, they also give us this cool insight into some of the tech that they're using with this. So Team Ricochet has been developing updates to its advanced video replay tech for some time. This approach uses clips captured by Call of Duty's replay investigation tool, an internal tool to watch any completed match using captured and stored game data. It's like their own personal feeder mode, if you will, to determine the probability of suspicious gameplay using machine learning. With its sus score determined, the information is currently evaluated for review for human validation. So the system detects things that are sus, and then it forwards it to the human manual review team, and then they analyze it to determine whether or not someone was cheating or if they just had a really crazy moment. This update ramps up the investigation speed, rising the worst offenders to the top of our review process for faster enforcement. The replay tool captures a ton of clips across BO6 and Warzone, but we see the bulk of its power in examining ranked play. In multiplayer and battle royale, it's unbelievably frustrating to be bumped off the leaderboard by a cheater, or you lose your SR or whatever. In addition to other major detection systems, this is zeroed in on ranked play's experience, and then it'll be utilized elsewhere as it evolves. For an example of how our systems work together, cheaters caught by the replay investigation tool in this update are flagged for faster human review. Any confirmed cheaters will be banned. In addition, all players in ranked play in that lobby invaded by the cheater will be refunded their skill rating points in time. So they actually give us a little breakdown of what's being shown and analyzed when they do their replay investigation tool. You can see their graph here. It heightens when a player is doing something weird. So just reloading, there's not any concern that the player is cheating. And then they start shooting through a wall though, and the graph spikes up, and it's like, okay, this is weird. It's flagging it for something sus. Again, same deal over here in the right clip where the player is constantly shooting someone through a wall. It sees them lock on and start tracking the player, and it stays sus the entire time. The video above, slowed here to showcase within this blog, was created by the replay investigation tool and features enemy outlines for viewers to spot suspicious behavior. Using video and game data, the system's machine learning update analyzes the clips to determine the probability if someone is using wall hacks. And then they show it again here, someone being able to aimbot and wall hack through, flagging as sus the entire time. They go to reload, okay, that's no longer sus. So you can see the peak points in game with their tool of when things are being caught, when things are being picked up. The replay investigation tool then elevates the score to our internal teams, identifying possible cheaters for human review and enforcement, and learning more about spotting wall hacks for future scoring within future video reviews. No anti-cheat system can eliminate all threats. I feel like they do this to make themselves feel a little bit better compared to like, hey, you know, Fortnite still has cheaters too, guys. It's just not as bad as our game. But we continue to deliver updates to take the legs out from under cheat makers by banning their users, forcing them offline, and reducing the time to detection for accounts that make it into the game. Today and into the future, Ricochet, the roadmap continues with new updates being developed and deployed on a regular basis. I just wish we had more blogs and communication like this on a more frequent basis rather than maybe once or twice a season at max. But nonetheless, that is our new anti-cheat updates, some new details into what's going on. They do insinuate there's going to be more anti-cheat updates coming with season 4, season 5 and beyond. So as we get more info there, as they reveal new things, you guys know I'll keep you updated with everything you need to know. So feel free to hit that subscribe button to make sure you never miss another video. And if you enjoyed this one, be sure to drop a like on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.